Hello everyone, welcome back to Oblivion. I just wanted to point out one thing that I forgot to show off in the last video for what was it, OBGE? Uh, now I can't remember the name for some reason. Realistic Water, OBGE Realistic Water. And that is water caustics, and you can see it really nice right here. Do you see this web-like netting of light being reflected through the water and hitting the bottom of the the sand right here? Maybe you can get a better look at it right here. You see that? You know what I'm talking about. That netting of light. I think you may be able to get a better look if I just kind of walk down the coast. It's really prominent when you have the weather clear like this. And first of all, I want to point out, doesn't Oblivion look great right here? Just this point right here, you can see the the bridge in the background and that moon. And one moment, let me turn on. I know this is doesn't have to do with the mod, but let me turn on ENB series real fast. Yeah, this looks really good. Bad FPS, but looks really good. You know, surprisingly, Liquid Waters looks really good, even with the, oh, that's another thing that it doesn't do. Okay. In ENB series, for some reason, it didn't blur the reflections all that much. Anyway, back to the water caustics. I just wanted you to get a good look at it right here. It's a great effect, honestly. I never really appreciated this effect, but when you look right down at it, it's pretty obvious. I've been messing with the settings for a bit, and I mean, you can change the, you know how the waves are animated on OBGE Liquid Water? You can really tweak around with it. Let's see, what else is there? In the last video, I did something that I really wish I didn't do. I showed myself using the mod without really reading through it. One thing that I had to do was turn off water ripples. That's why there was that hard line right up against where the water hits the land. It was that hard blue line, and it was kind of a circle, like a half circle into the water. That never happens. You're supposed to turn off water ripples. Without water ripples on, like it's instructed in the mod. I just didn't read it. I was getting ahead of myself. Anyway, what you get is this really seamless blend between the water and the landscape. Really nice blurring, of course. Let's see how the water caustics looks from underwater. You can still see it underwater. I really like that. Let's get a bit deeper. Alright, look at that. Look at that. That is nice. You see the water caustics, how it's, you see that netting that's hitting the ground right there, and you can look up and you can kind of see the world outside of the water. Let me swim down just a bit more. Let's see how far down this goes. Alright, it looks like it goes all the way down. Yeah, you can still kind of see it way down here. And it does blur out. Yeah, that's really nice. It blurs out with the depth. So it's really strong up here. And I'm about to drown, so I'm going to come back up to the surface. Anyway, I'm really liking Oblivion lately with these mods that finally get the water down. I mean, the creator of this mod, along with that other water mod, has really done justice to the game, getting the water down. But OBGE Liquid Water, one other thing I forgot to show off, look at my FPS. That is because I had SSAO, the shader, you probably know what it is. In my shader list, I forgot to delete my shader list and all those other shaders since the last time I installed OBGE, just OBGE by itself, the Oblivion graphics extender. And because of that, I had it set up to use SSAO. I was playing around with it, and that's what was cutting down on my performance. And as you can see, one thing I probably need to do is download that water reflection blur mod. I would advise anyone to download that mod. It really adds to it. But no, this is really nice. Lately, with the different trees and the landscape mod, the lush and gaudy landscape, it changes the whole what would it be, color scheme of the land to be more bright and vibrant. And now you have this water that reflects it. You know, it's reflecting the new landscape colors and whatnot. It just looks really nice. I'm going to turn on ENB series again and just give you a good view. I like the bloom effect of ENB. Let's see if we can get a... Let's see if we can get some more water caustics, because that's why I made this video. Yeah, you can still see them with ENB, but it's not as good, so I'm going to switch out. Actually, I think it's the weather pulling in. Let me change the weather real fast. And let me set the time back to like 11 or something. Alright, now we're back to where you can really see it. And, yeah. It just looks really nice. That's all I really have to say, is it looks nice, and you shouldn't look over this one feature of the mod. Let me pull out to third person. That does look good. I still like how it shades whatever is underneath the water. It even blurs it. As you can see, it's making it shift and whatnot. You know, that effect when that refraction or whatever you want to call it with objects underneath the water. See how it's causing it to kind of bounce around and whatnot with the waves? Yeah, that's really nice. That is really nice looking. And yes, with ENB series you can still see the water caustics really well. Actually, it looks really good with ENB series. I'm a big fan of ENB series. I like the shader. I don't like the performance hit, but I like the shader. So once again, OBGE liquid water. I will have the link and whatnot in the description again. You really need to go check it out. Once again, no performance hit that I know of. It was SSAO in the last video causing the performance hit. Nernrut. And I'm not used to the control scheme for some reason. I think it's space. Yeah, wow, I haven't played Oblivion in a while. I'm used to Gothic. Anyway. OBGE liquid water. Beautiful. You know what, let me go ahead and spend the rest of the video just kind of giving you more shots of the refraction effect. And, you know, like right here, as you can see, it's a really good example of how the waves are really well animated. Just to give you an idea, this is what I was doing in the last episode. I mean, not episode, video. Let's see, where is it? Video. Water ripples. You really need to have it on or off. Let me show you what it looks like when it's on. This is how I did have it. See, that's the orb that I was talking about. And as you can see right around you, it removes the great water effect. So, yeah, always read the README. And I guess it needs to reset, so I'm going to walk out of the water. Well, it's stuck there. Anyway, that was a really bad example. Just don't do that. Follow the README. Always follow the README. And if you're curious about my jump, like the jumping animation, I think it was the Oblivion jump project or something along those lines. I like it better than the default jump. Default jump looks like you're just hovering or something. You could probably look that up on the Elder Scrolls Nexus. Back to the water caustics. Great example right there. Once again, the further down you go, the dimmer they get, the darker the water gets. But even when you're on the ocean bed, you can still faintly see them. And if you look straight up, look at that. It does look really good. You have to admit it looks really good. You can see that if you look just to the right of the screen, you can see a tree, a dead tree. What? Okay, I almost drowned there. Probably should have turned God mode on for these videos. Anyway, you saw, I think it may have been this tree, or no, it was that tree. But the effect that makes it wobble and whatnot from underwater, and the reflection of it, It looks really good in my opinion. That was just my timer. I keep a 10-minute timer just to kind of give me a heads up when some time has gone by. Let's see more of the water caustics. Alright, the weather is not on my side, but I think I've given you a good enough example, so yeah. Another feature of the mod that I forgot to show off last time, once again, OBGE liquid water. And let me know if I forgot anything or left anything out, or if there's another feature you'd like me to show off. So yeah, see you all next time.